Hello everybody, welcome back to Caribbean Evening with Port Royal 2. I hope everybody is wearing their Bermuda shorts, Bermuda shirts, uh, loafers or whatever you want to carry on your foot. Got that nice rum and cola or any other mixed drink in their hands and be completely ready for 1 hour of Port Royal 2. Part 30 already. And what have we done? Well, okay, we got a few French cities. In the past time, I've been increasing my trade empire a lot. And still doing that actually. And I'm currently hoping, really hoping, that I'm able to get a nice financial income. Although no missions. If I check my business growth, it's flattening a bit. Building permits is going up, yes, of course. Number of workers is going up because I just built several industries. Ships, captains, cannons, sailors, it's all going up. My assets are nice, but I still need another 3 million to get there. Number of tenants goes up. Like I said, I've been increasing my number of houses and industries, so yep, that makes sense. Storage capacity, those are the warehouses. 7 warehouses is 7 towns. Makes sense. So that's going nicely. My balance, however, well, yeah, this is because I built and I bought some ships and yeah, forecast is doing better. Over time, it will actually go up again. Problems, yeah, still, but nothing I can deal with. Lacking workers in Andros, having industry under construction in Isabella, which means I will lack workers there. Lots of successes, 11 artifacts, which is not enough. I will need a lot more, but okay. I have a daring reputation, and there was something similar in Patrician Free. I think daring meant that you're able to take risk, and those risks are usually also ending up successful. So, yep, if something challenges you, you'll accept the challenge and make it 34 hours. I'll make it 35 hours. Then, trade routes in general, and this is something that I want to make very clear. In general, the balance of my trade routes will slowly drop. The moment I have a warehouse, things will drop. This one is making a loss because of buying all the cocoa and coffee. Heading to Andros, yeah, you're going to make a loss at some point. So I'm not really worried about that because treasure map is crap. I'm not going to be worried about that because for a very simple reason. I will eventually make money by using the warehouses. It's that simple. I buy stuff and I drop items in the warehouse and sell that back to the city. And by selling it to the city, I'm going to make my profit. It's that easy. Just need to find the one going to Turks. Because it looks like that's why. I'm going to load up more sugar and make sure that I'm going to sell that in Turks Islands because, as you can see, sugar and hemp are actually running low here. So is meat and garments and the colonial goods. Manzanillo meat 10, garments 10. Okay, so I'm running short because I don't have them available. Colonial goods, however, I do have available. So let's double that and see what happens. So what's the next? What I'm going to do? Well, I think one of the smartest things to do today is taking care of that. To do that, I will need sailors for sure. I also thought if I do this, we will encounter a pirate fleet. No. 1, 2, 3. Right, 3 ships with a low-level captain. I have the trainer here with a level 3 captain. Sent off to start. This is a level 2 captain. So my first step is to get enough crew again. And after that I will simply start to deal with this pirate. 1 ship, 3 towers. In theory I should be able to deal with that without a problem. We will also get, now they're using a flute ship this time. Not going to do this. One advantage of buying all those training flutes is that the AI is never able to. Christopher Moody. has his hideout here. Yeah. And where's my hunter? Too far away. And my conquistador is still under repair. Fight! Not with him. With him. Making a mistake. The wind is down. Words. I think they're going to escape. No, I don't think. I know. He's going to escape.
Clear for action. Everyone in position.
It's a shame, because if it was up to me, I'd rather done another fight.
All clear for action. Everyone in position.
Damn. So I'll just follow him. My fleet is about the same speed. So sooner or later I will actually catch up. And it's good for my captain. Meanwhile, this one still has to look for artifacts, which I can't find. I also think, given the results, and given that I'm going to attack that convoy at some point, he is the one I need to attack. Thank you, Spaniards. Escaped? Yep. So, war with Spain. War galleons and normal frigates. That would make it quite hard to deal with them. I really need 2 war convoys for that. Wait. Never mind. So fighting Spain is an option to help the French and to give them Corpus Christi, Tampico, and maybe even Veracruz. Via Hermosa is even an option. But as said before, it will have a devastating effect on the economy because I have to pull most of my ships back to Manzanillo. Let's see. Okay, that one. Start with Corvette. This one is the easiest out of the 3. Unless I'm really lucky with the wind and my hits. Well, so far I am lucky with the wind. One down. Next one will be a little bit more complicated. First of all, there's 2 towers. And second of all, I have that shoal over there to deal with. The last tower will be easier, but this one is the tricky one. But so far, so good. That's 2. Right, so we're going to do a fight with the captain soon. 5 ships. There is no way I would lose this fight with 5 ships. Unless I'm turning into the wrong direction, which I almost did. Or getting too close. Yeah, that works too. One hit. Okay, 1 hit on 3 towers. Wow, I've done worse. Wind shifting. That may be one of the reasons. Got you. Right. Time to get me some coffee. Quick. Because I need to relax my wrist for a few seconds before we actually are going to attack Christopher Moody. I'm not sure if that's an ancestor of Alistair Moody from the Harry Potter series. I think I said that last time too. Hey! It's getting harder to avoid the attacks. Or to do the special actions. Gotcha. Well, he certainly is Moody right now. To 57. Okay. Time to send that one back. Where's Conquistador? There it is. They found gold in his... Right, never mind. They found gold, which is always giving a boost to consumption and of luxury goods, except there's nobody living there. I have a population of 0. Although, I mean, I've got the stuff anyway. I had the stuff anyway. I can, of course, expand my defenses here already, making it a lot easier later to defend it. Henry the Green. Don't have 300 hemp. I'm looking to find that one. It's going okay. All the grey ships are special transport convoys, bringing in the import goods, those 3. Those 3, as well as new settlers. As you can see, it just dropped it off. So what happened is that I bought a lot. So having a convoy visiting a colonial city is very nicely. It can be very prosperous, as you can see. I was able to buy a lot up, and if my captain gets a good trading skill, it's even getting more beneficial. So let's stay the bonnet. 2 ships. Okay. Well, he'll be next anyway. AI trader, AI military, French trader. I missed a spot. I'm wondering. No, not yet. I was wondering if I should suck up to the French viceroy and get a letter of marque for them to fight the Spanish. But not yet. I want Charleston to be Dutch before I actually start helping the French. Okay. Right. That's a change of plans.
It's good to see you here. I would gladly task you with capturing a town belonging to our enemies. I have enough military convoys to protect the newly captured area. However, the enemy is still too strong for such an undertaking. You could help weaken the enemy by destroying its military convoys. Then return. It's good to see you here. I would gladly task you with.
Yeah, I would love to, but the problem is I don't have a letter of marque. So, let's see. And there's the letter of marque. Conquistador of to Grand Bahama. Too many sailors. I need. Okay. That was a small bomber. So France is at war with 3 countries right now, which means I have 2 options. Actually 3 options. I will do this first, because that would make it more safe for me to deal with the French convoys. And a church. We'll sell him to nowhere, because first thing I need is more ammunition. So in general, if I keep that convoy close to Biloxi, I should be able to get the run. It also means that I have to remove, or at least postpone, shipments to Tampa. When I'm done, when this one's down and I need my other convoy for that, the moment this hideout is down, I will repair ships and I will start using my vulture tactic again, which means keeping an eye on ships and military convoys which are being attacked and which have lost the fight but still have the number of ships available will be attacked. For instance, something like this, I will attack them and capture as many as possible. One, two, three. Okay. So I got so many convoys without proper captain right now. still need to deal with him too. General, this means find the cities where rum is produced, which is that was a very big convoy. Havana, Biloxi, Turks Islands. Put up a boycott there, and every city, Belize, every city where those French ships depart, attack those. And capture the goods. I'm going to do this in 2 steps. First step is this one. Let me think. Yeah, I can do that. And as you can see, one of the ships is already fleeing.
All clear for action.
And it looks like this time I won't be able to capture it. Let's see what happens if I speed things up. 5 knots versus 3 knots. No, I'm not gonna make it. Unless it's very close, but I doubt it. No, I thought so. So I'm simply... Ooh, this is not going to be a nice fight. Oh, that small dotted circle we saw is actually the range of the ammunition. Or better said, the ammunition type.
Make ready to board! Everyone in position!
Now it's time to fight that hideout. Damn it! Those sideways fights are the ones I really dislike. Okay, one tower down. And one hit so far. And of course, a terrible itch in my ear right now. Right, solved. Those sideways fights are always the ones I don't like because I have not a good view to where the cannonballs will actually land. And you have less room to maneuver with the ship because of the screen setup. I mean, if I have, without moving the mouse, if I have this or this, yeah, that's a big difference. About 2.5 times actually. Sometimes you get lucky. I was too soon. See, about each and every turn I make, I'm getting hit. Simply because of the distance. I can't get that distance right. Maybe after this one. So this one got 4 hits. The other one has, I think, 5. I need 2 more hits. Done. So it's time to fight French convoys. And, more important, capture Charleston. That's a military convoy I don't want to deal with. Or maybe I do. But that would... No, I'm going to check for French ships here. Pretty certain that, given the time, I won't get this. Because all French ships will avoid the cities where my warships are patrolling. Hey, no hunter. Ah, there it is. And this was stupid. Because I could have switched with those ships. Oh well. Also, equipping my transport convoy with cannons was a bad idea. Or not. 'Nice name, Francois Chanteur. That's kinda like Flanky the Blackmailer. 35%, that's including the cannons. I think I'll let him go. Another big French convoy. Corvette, Caravelle. That one's going to become partially war convoy. Not one I would like to encounter. So the French have at least 2 military convoys here. Let's sail into Biloxi. And I can actually use one of my cargo ships, because as long as they don't have a captain, they are useless anyway, but I can use them to spy. So that's what I'm going to do. Put one in each French city. If I'm really lucky, I can even find a captain.
Let me tell you a little about how the American Indian population was treated by the Europeans. The first encounters between the
Sure.
native inhabitants of the New World and the white seafarers generally passed off peacefully. In many places, the Europeans were greeted as gods. Here and there, this impression was based on old myths, but in most cases, the Native Americans were simply impressed by the tall, blonde strangers that arrived in shimmering armor on their water houses, ships. Columbus, Cortes, and all the other explorers were only too delighted to perpetuate this illusion. But the Native Americans were confronted with the brutal reality soon enough. Driven by their insatiable lust for gold, the Spanish disease, as the Native Americans called it, the Spaniards abused, enslaved, and massacred entire populations. The sight of horses, hitherto unknown in America, and the sound of the cannons caused utter panic. And those that survived the massacre soon succumbed to smallpox, influenza, and other imported disease. Famous intellectuals such as Gonzalo Oviedo or Juan de Sepulveda tried to justify the crimes committed by the Europeans by using blood-curdling racist arguments that portrayed the Native American race as being base, ignorant, and inferior. The same men who had scientists and witches burnt at the stake because of their beliefs were well versed in the art of creating shocking accounts of the bestial customs of the Native Americans. Although the practices of idolatry, sacrificing humans, and cannibalism were by no means imaginary, they were used henceforth by the white man as a blanket justification for imposing the most brutal sanctions of every kind on the Native Americans.
That's both in the north as the central as the south. The Americas. Now, I got him up here, going back to Charleston to spy. Going to New Orleans. Biloxi, Pensacola, Tampa, Port St. Joe, and New Orleans. Let's see, Biloxi, Pensacola, Tampa, Port St. Joe, New Orleans. Okay. So 1 military convoy, 2, that's me, 3 military convoys, and a trader. Just up here is already 3 military convoys out of the 8 they have. He's trying to escape.
Make ready to board! We're ready to board!
No, we're already boarding. Now I can't capture ships, unfortunately. But what I can do is capture all their ammunition. Good grief. That's a really nice reward. Unfortunately, no rum. And I have to keep an eye on my reputation. No problem yet. And 100% full. That's the convoy I would like to take, because that one certainly has rum, and there's nothing I can do about it, because I already have a full convoy. Low price of wood, yeah, that's my fault. Isabella, okay. What happened in Isabella? Crops destroyed. Hey! That's my crops, you French piece of... 5 days. 5 days, that's going to be a while. So I don't think I can make this mission. That's the kind of convoy I really would like to take. Because if I take on this one, it's immediately mine. But it's quite hard to attack ships if a country is having a small amount of traders. 002. Nope. If a country is having a small amount of traders because of a small amount of citizens, and with that 300 corn. Let's see, how much corn do I have in Manzanillo? I'll get off. 600. Problem, this one is 250. Like I said, it's hard to do a mission to get X number of barrels of a certain good if there are 5 cities for a country, which means 5 traders, maybe 10. I'm not sure how many AI traders are exactly in the town, and that particular country is at war with the other 3. As a result, each and every military convoy is aiming at AI trade convoys of that particular country, making it very complicated to get goods there. As you can see, it's running short on lots of goods, but that's because I'm the only one supplying there at the moment. Military convoy damaged. Okay, one convoy less that's preying on the French, or better said, one country less preying on the French. And the new pirates. Good grief. That's absolutely a very good find. I mean, just to give you an impression, of course, over there there isn't much. It looks like everything has arrived. So, mission accomplished. 60,000, which is nice. I don't think I can make this. Balance is okay. Isabella, okay. People and warehouse costs. Let's check. Damn it. Yeah, that makes sense. But my warehouse costs. The hemp. Let's see. The hemp was a problem and the dyes were a problem. Oh, and grain. Grain. Isabella. Edit. But unlike the other goods, I won't remove the grain. Because if I bring in too little right now, which is likely, then I will have enough in stock to actually make sure that everything still keeps working. Port St. Joe. Okay. Luxury goods, that usually also means rum. Ooh, it's a lot happening right now. Storm from the southwest. So that's up here. Where's my hunting convoy? Up there. Time to start annoying a bunch of French people. Although, most likely, next episode, so that's one, that's two, that's three, that's four, five, six, six military convoys, and they claim to have seven. And part of those military convoys are only single ships. So next week, I'm going to harass the French. But for now, this is it. Thanks for watching. I hope you've been enjoying it. I did. That war with the French was a little extra, but I did destroy enjoy that. And hopefully next week I'm finally able to add Charleston to my list of towns, making my life in a way a lot easier. We'll see soon enough. Thanks for watching. I hope to see you next week. Have a good week. Goodbye.